Because these motherfuckers don't know what it takes.
Oh, boy. You gonna tell them?
Bro, it's been crazy just trying to get the show going right now for you guys. Like, just so much. Just, like, so much work.
So much work.
So much.
So much work, not enough pay.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to go on strike.
I'm tired of this labor of love shit.
And then it's cold as fuck.
Cold as fuck. It's colder than a hooker's heart outside, manito.
It's cold. But I thought they said hoes don't get cold, but they heart.
Their heart.
Their heart.
Yeah. It's their heart.
Got you. Nah, it's brick. It's like a legit 5 degrees outside.
Yeah,
right
like with
now.
the wind chill. And then the ice skating ring in the parking lot. That's always fun.
13 degrees
It
right
is
now.
13 degrees. A robust 13 degrees in Manassas, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a round of applause for that. What's the feels like temperature, sir?
Feels like 11.
It feels like shout out to 11 degrees. Shout out to 11 degrees.
Got us out here freezing our
Bro,
ass
this
off,
is
man.
crazy.
But yeah, it's the wintertime, man. Well, but I feel like last winter it did not get this cold.
No, bro. Our recent winters have not wintered as wintry as this season's winter has wintered.
Nah, that's facts.
It's crazy.
But yeah, we got a good show for y'all today.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we put together a pretty good show. You know, if I do say so myself.
Surviving Donald Trump.
Surviving Donald Trump.
I think I'm gonna move you over a little bit.
This way.
Yeah.
Don't make it weird.
We go.
Don't make it weird.
Nah, I'm not gonna make it weird, man.
Don't make it
We've
weird.
been closer.
Don't
Pause.
Wow. All right, guys. Great show. God bless you and good night.
But nah, man. Yeah, we got a good show today.
Yeah, man.
Like we said, if you're watching on our Instagram live, if you want if you want the full experience, the full show experience, I need you to click the link in the bio and join us over on YouTube, where we will be doing all of our shows
from here on out.
From here on out, we will be on YouTube.
As long as we don't make mistakes like we did the other day.
Yeah, they almost got us.
YouTube, we sorry. We apologize. We're new to this.
YouTube was not playing about the rules the other day. They sent me a message. I felt like
they were like, and furthermore.
Right. I felt scolded. I felt like I was getting scolded by a teacher.
You were like, yo, school. I just got a very stern warning from YouTube. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
They was like, yo, don't do that shit again.
All right, so guys that are tuning in on my Instagram live right now, you're gonna lose sound in a minute, and if you want to hear what I'm talking about, you're gonna have to click the link in my bio. And also, if you're on Dallas's live, same thing, same shit. These are the rules. I mean, I don't make them up. I just enforce them. All right.
The enforcer.
Yeah. Hold on, let me do my little job over here for job. I type pause. For sound. Click link. This is all real time. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
And I don't have the ticker up right now.
There's no ticker?
Let me put the ticker up. And if you're watching and you want to participate, you can call us in live. You can call in live. Talk to us. We're
actually taking phone calls now.
You could give us your feedback. Let us know what's on your mind.
Yeah.
And talk to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Sound is going off now. Click the link.
Yeah, Jay don't play about the sound.
Yeah, that sound is
You
gone.
don't play about the sound. But yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here, man. We made it through another day. You know,
another day, another 2 days.
We in this motherfucker every day.
I was about to say, yeah.
We made it through another 12 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And
but yeah, we got scolded by YouTube, so we're gonna behave a little bit better. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna be more more. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, let's jump into some of the topics.
Man, we got a lot of shit to show the folks today. We got apparently Chris Brown's in the news.
Chris Brown is in the news. You want to go to him first, or you want to go with Trump first?
You feel like we should? I don't know.
Let's do the more. Let's get Grump out the way. Cause look at him. Just look at him. Like, look at his face.
All right, let's get it.
And you know what's crazy about this picture of him? This is like the official White House portrait, which means
straight
that
up.
like everywhere that they post him in all of the rest stops, anywhere where it shows like
it's creepy.
Who the president is, it's
a creepy ass picture. Like if you seen that in like a Scooby-Doo episode, you know the fucking eyes would be following you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. But imagine the kids going to the library.
Like this.
Just staring down at him.
Super creepy.
Making the presidency look scary as hell.
Wow.
But so he's in the news, which he will be, and we are not infatuated with Trump by any means, but it is news. And
yeah, I mean, we have it's our journalistic duty.
Every time I look up, there's a story about him, and most of them are unfortunate. one of the things, just to go off script because we didn't write this
Yeah,
down, but what he did with the DEI departments in the
they're
federal
gone.
government,
Close them all
um,
immediately.
and then put all of the people involved on paid
Yeah,
administrative leave.
administrative leave.
And if you don't know what DEI, it stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, and it's
Hmm.
kind of like, I would equate it to like the new age affirmative is it affirmative
Yeah,
action?
kind of
Yeah,
affirmative
affirmative
action.
action
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Hmm.
Where it's just it from my understanding, and I work at a huge corporation,
He
and
said huge.
they definitely incorporate a lot of DEI policies into.
But didn't they get rid of them, or was it just Zuckerberg?
Nah, Amazon still has it.
So it was
And
no, but Walmart got rid of
Walmart
them.
got rid. I think they did that before he even came in office. But like to explain further what it is it's basically just, I would say from my perspective,
Hmm.
training employees and people in hiring positions how to
Be
be
diverse.
be empathetic to diversity, and to not just kind of broad brush how they look at situations, because it's not just about race. That's the
Yeah,
thing. When it's inclusion and
yeah.
diversity.
Hmm.
Diversity can span different things. You know what I'm saying? Diversity amongst people, diversity amongst language, like, so culture. So it's building a work environment that doesn't necessarily cater to everybody, but that puts you at a level playing field and being mindful of the differences
Like a safe space.
that everybody might bring to a table. And the idea that they'd want to get rid of it, I'm sure there's somebody on the right who can sit here and explain 400 reasons why it's not fair or why it
Hmm.
shouldn't be. But from my perspective, as a minority in corporate America, I remember when I started on my team, I was the only black person there. Not, I don't think it was because of like
Hmm.
fucked up hiring practices, but a part of that teaching and the diversity and equity um, classes and seminars that they
Hmm.
do is being more inclusive and being mindful of like what your team might look like.
Yeah.
And when you're in a company or position to represent a lot of people, like if you representing a bunch of people, especially in a place like Amazon, where you're
Yeah.
talking about what people purchase, what they listen to, what they watch, you have to be tapped into all genres and all people in order to know how to cater to the masses. So I personally am all for it if done the right way. I don't think it should be used to alienate or to push away others. Like, because the way I hear it from the right, it's like, oh, well, what if you're white? And it's like, well, what if? Most of the world is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, um, and you've had those jobs and you have no problem getting those jobs, but once you put a certain person in a certain position that isn't keen to the differences in
Yeah.
people and all that, you might skew one way as opposed to being more in the middle. So
Facts.
it is what it is. We'll see what happens with
So
those
again,
people.
just so they're clear, Amazon did not do away with their DEI policies, correct?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, we
Shout out
have.
to Amazon. You want me to do real life
Sure,
fact
go
checking
ahead.
before we give them a shout
I
out?
mean, you can give a shout out. I mean, as far as from what I see, what
Yeah.
I'm saying, I work there. I don't know what might be in the news, but they have the Black Employee Network,
Yeah.
which is Ben, which I think is funny because it makes me think of like the Ben Rice dude.
Yeah.
So then I think they're doing that on purpose to
Yeah.
be funny, but they have the Latino Employee Network. Like
Yeah.
they definitely try to be mindful of everyone. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the Bezos.
But and moving on to the produced subject, did you want to cover some of what was going on with ICE?
So yeah, I mean, all right. So today there was a lot of news, concerning ICE or whatever. So since President Trump's inauguration, ICE has conducted several enforcement operations. On the day after inauguration, ICE arrested 308 undocumented migrants across the country. These arrests targeted individuals with criminal records, including murderers, rapists, sex offenders, and kidnappers. Additionally, ICE has been planning major enforcement operations in cities like Chicago, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and Denver. These operations are part of Trump's broader immigration crackdown, which includes reversing policies that restricted ICE's ability to arrest undocumented individuals at sensitive locations like schools and churches. So there's basically no sanctuary. They coming to
Right.
get you if you're in a church. No one's gonna be able to protect you. Is basically what he's saying. And also there was a lot of posts circulating today about there being a $750 bounty for people who handed in illegal migrants and such. And we did a little research over here, and
Yeah,
you know,
it turns out that was a lie.
Yeah, it
A
was
lot of
that was
tests determined that was a lie.
yeah, that was a lie, man. So there's a lot of stuff that's true, but that one thing was a lie. And you wanna.
What?
Well, it looks like there's some misinformation circulating about ICE, offering that reward, and there's they're not offering such a reward. Is basically what it is.
And the danger in that isn't even if it's true or not. It's that somebody perpetuated that, and that there could be people out there running down on citizens, thinking that they about to get
that's
paid.
What it is.
And it's just crazy because like to even just the idea that like you as a non-trained, untrained, non-professional would go and run down on somebody who at that point would have every right to defend themselves.
Facts.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
If you just run up on
that's
me.
being a vigilante.
Right. And that's illegal to my knowledge.
But I think just to elaborate a little bit more on what you were saying, how troubling that is. But the claims about it, they were based on fake flyers that were going around social media, and all of them have been debunked. ICE does have a tip line for reporting people, but it does not offer any type of monetary rewards or tips related to civil immigration enforcement. So what I thought would be a good idea is that there you go, bro. We should put up this little it's a guide, just in case ICE shows up at your door, because I do know we have a very diverse crowd.
Correct.
And this might help them. You know what I mean? I think that we would be doing them an injustice if we didn't post this. You know what I mean?
And yeah, I mean, but don't get popped. You know what I'm saying? Be
don't
smart.
do no dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying? If they get you, if they
got
got
you.
They
if
got
you're
you.
doing some dumb shit, you fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely take heed of what's going on, and pay attention, because what I see a lot of people saying, what I hear a lot of people saying is that, oh, I don't care, or oh, it is what it is. Like, if any, at the very least, be knowledgeable about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Know what's happening, because he signed mad executive orders
on day one. It was up.
And I guarantee you there's one or two in there that affects somebody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention, man, because this is what happens when you don't vote, or when you vote, or I won't say when you don't vote, but when you vote a certain way. Then we can say a lot of things about Trump, but one thing he's showing is that he plans to stick to his agenda. And a lot of the things that he said he was going to do on day one happened.
It just feels like he's
on
petty.
Day one.
Like very petty too, because he's like also like, he's still mad about 2020. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, that's why, and that's another thing. Joe Biden preemptively pardoned a whole bunch of people so that he couldn't
His
go
whole
after
family.
them. His family, a bunch of politicians,
but
pretty much anyone who spoke out against Trump.
No, but I also believe that one of those executive joints he wrote was basically like, you can't go after the people's families and stuff. So he,
right.
What Biden preemptively did, he kind of put into paperwork. I would assume to protect his family. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, just be careful, man. Stay sharp. And
head on a swivel. I
was gonna say if you, and this is not me being funny, but if you're like of Hispanic, Latin descent, you know what I'm saying? This is given like stop and frisk kind of era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New
I don't
York
know if a lot of people lived through that. Like, that was a tough time, man. I remember stop and frisk. I was thrown against the wall at very young ages.
Me
like
too.
I'm 10, 11. Like, I wasn't a good kid, granted, but, I was still a kid. You know what I mean?
So keep your head on the swivel. And like I said, not even to be funny, if you are a citizen, but you happen to be of a certain heritage,
make sure you got everything
make sure
you're
you
supposed to
got
have
your
with you,
paperwork, your ID. You know what I'm saying? And what a smart person once told me, 2:00 on the side of the road at a traffic stop is not the time to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Just show you what you got to show and get home safely. Because at the end of the day, no matter what they do and no matter how bad it gets for you, they're going to say that what they did was so that they could do that very same thing. So just pay attention, be smart,
be diligent.
You know what I'm saying? And just don't give them a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along.
Yeah, moving right along. So I mean, we're gonna keep it moving right along here.
We'll close with that.
Yeah. So
but in entertainment news, we kind of talked about this a little earlier.
This is a crazy story too.
So right now in hip hop, there's a lot of
lawsuits.
There's a lot of lawsuits,
Jane Does and such.
SA allegations, and just really dark, like just crazy stuff that's going on in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of accusations, but we don't see a lot of those who are accused preemptively, like getting out in front of some of these things, or defending themselves in a way where it's like you can believe them. You know what I mean? Like it seems like everybody can't defend themselves because there's like a mountain of evidence against what they're being accused of. So on the flip side of that, we have this Chris Brown story where he just filed a $500 million defamation lawsuit against who is it? Warner Brothers and Discovery for their for the documentary they did on him, basically labeling him as a monster.
Yeah, they tried to R. Kelly him basically. You know what I'm saying?
And it shows the documentary released in October 2024 includes allegations of sexual assault, and domestic violence against Brown. Brown claims that the documentary contains false and defamatory statements, including accusations that he RA'd women and his predisposition for violence against women. He argues that the claims have harmed his reputation and caused emotional distress. His lawsuit also targets the use of his name, voice, and likeness without his consent. If he wins any type of monetary reward, it said that Brown intends to donate a portion of any damages to survivors of sexual abuse. So, I mean,
again,
I'm glad
he's not
to
a
hear.
saint.
No,
he's not a saint, right? He does have a past. Everyone has a past, right? Everyone has a fucking past, right? So yes, he's not a saint, but I do believe he has a case here, bro. Because like, they're hurting his earning potential by releasing something like this. This is a very reckless thing for them to release. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like I believe wholeheartedly that it affects his earning potential and the way that he's viewed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're making him look like he's a monster. So I believe he does have a chance to win this. And he's also involved in another defamation case against a young lady. I will venture to say it's a Jane Doe. I don't want to don't quote me on that.
Right.
But that's still ongoing as well. And he's trying to clear his name on that as well. It's not like there's no he didn't make no payoffs or nothing to get out of it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he's fighting that as well. So, shout out to the little homie for, trying to, clear his name, because in the times we live in, accusations are thrown around every single day. We wake up and there's a new, case in the news. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So,
and to anyone who might say that that's a lot of money, he's worth a lot of money.
Facts.
And like just booking him for him missing one show booking could cost him, $100,000,
$1 million, bro. This ain't no $100,000 dude, bro.
Right.
$1 million guy.
And then not to mention if there's an ad. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. We had a whole episode last season about the Billboard. Was it just R&B?
No, it was like of all time, something like that.
It was
right?
like
artists,
pop artists of all time. Like
and he was off that list.
Of all the people they put on that list, they excluded Chris Brown. And now some would argue that maybe the Rihanna situation has something to do with it. They patched that up years and years.
Yeah,
and
but
years
it's still a stain on his reputation, but not enough for this.
No,
in my opinion.
I think that preceding the other allegations is what kind of keeps that in the conversation. But I think most of that decision was made off of his recent allegations because of what happened with him and Rihanna, because that was proven in court, or at least he pleaded guilty. So it makes people think he might have a propensity to be,
violent.
What the other people are saying. But you got to prove that. You got to have proof.
Yeah, facts.
If you don't have no proof or nothing like that, you should keep your mouth shut or show your sources. And the source can't just be a person because they could be lying.
Yeah, it can't be your cousin
you know
Tyrone.
What I'm saying? Or just a girl shrouded in black, you know what I'm saying, with a voice changer on saying that, such and such happened. Like, I believe, and if it did, it did. And that's terrible. However, I feel like stand on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so for somebody like him of such magnitude, any type of allegation could be detrimental to his
earning potential.
Yeah. So, if he's innocent, then, let's get him paid. If he's guilty, then, the jury's still out on that. I'm not here to say whether or not that's the case. But as it stands right now,
he's guilty
he's a free, innocent
man. Innocent
man.
until proven guilty.
Exactly. So, shout out to Chris Brown. May he, win his case and try to get his career back to where it was, because I feel like it's never been it's never been the same. And he's made a gazillion hits, bro.
He's a legend, bro.
Hits.
Shout out to Chris Brown, bro.
But speaking of Chris Brown, I think now would be a great time to go into
keeping the music.
Yeah, to go into our
like
artist spotlight for this week.
So who we got this week, bro?
So this week we got friend of the fam, friend and fam, W1L, our boy Will.
Willito, what up, Papa?
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna play.
We got an exclusive joint over here for the people.
One of his latest videos, called "Understand Me."
You got a feature on this joint, right?
Yeah, a big feature actually.
Who's on the joint?
Light Show.
Light Show. What up? Shout out to Light Show, man.
Area native, much respected artist. So go ahead and check this out, man. We gonna go to this video, then we gonna take a short break right after, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, we'll
be
back.
Your boy Dallas for President.
It's your boy J all day, no days off.
Beyond the Mic Live, you heard.
Season 2.
Well, alright. If you understand me, you truly know. I got a family with 2 and 0. Can't lay in the bed with no goofy hoe, for real. Won't let them kids that be no tweaker. I can't raise no man that's weaker. I'm tryna buy my boys new sneakers, yeah. Fuck our placement, right on top they necks. Bet they never touch it. Gun stay in the safe, go with the people. I don't gotta clutch it, know the money calling out to me. I don't gotta hush it, know the money coming after me, so I don't gotta rush it. Really got a badge on smoking good, living contradictions. Really out here buying brand new sneakers just to stand on business. Seriously, got some people took their life, I wish they didn't. Had to cut some people out the picture that ain't fit the image. Caption that, 100 in that C3, just imagine that. Already told you once, won't tell you twice. Might have to crash on that, I stand. Keep the leverage in the upper hand, then the money in a rubber band. If you don't know about the situation, please don't try to tell me that you understand. They box me out, what you think my dog's gonna do? They hit a candle, lock me out. Bitch, watch your mouth. Yeah, we really out here pushing peace like it ain't the middle of a drought. If you understand me, you truly know. I got a family with 2 and 0. Can't lay in the bed with no goofy hoe, for real. Won't let them kids that be no tweaker. I can't raise no man that's weaker. I'm tryna buy my boys new sneakers, yeah. Fuck our placement, right on top they necks. Bet they never touch it. Gun stay in the safe, go with the people. I don't gotta clutch it, know the money calling out to me. I don't gotta hush it, know the money coming after me, so I don't gotta.
Look, never running, niggas know who run it. I can't run from nothing. Used to pack a load and hit the road like cross country trucking. We don't talking, we don't follow suckers. Feel like fuck the grind. I'm different, but still locked in with the trenches. Brandon Buckingham. Run them numbers up, feel like the running man. First it was backhand compliments, now this shit underhand. It's easy, I'm sticking to the plan like ain't no other plans. Of course it's 30 in my pants, but I'm about rubber bands. Yeah. Of course it's 30 in my pants, but I'm about and I'll be out your neck. About the money. Didn't think of it next. It look funny in the light. Hey, 6'8".
If you understand me, you truly know. I got a family with 2 and 0. Can't lay in the bed with no goofy hoe, for real. Won't let them kids that be no tweaker. I can't raise no man that's weaker. I'm tryna buy my boys new sneakers, yeah. Fuck our placement, right on top they necks. Bet they never touch it. Gun stay in the safe, go with the people. I don't gotta clutch it, know the money calling out to me. I don't gotta hush it, know the money coming after me, so I don't gotta rush it.
So back. Yeah, it's your boy J all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas for President, man. It's Beyond the Mic Live.
Season 2.
Episode 3. We here.
Again.
Again. Again and again and again and again.
So yeah, man, we got a lot more to cover. How come we so echoey? Am I crazy?
You always think we're echoey.
All right, I am. I'm getting on in the years.
Is that better?
I feel yeah.
Is that better for you?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.
Got you, bro.
But yo, we got a lot more show for the people, man.
We got a lot more show. We're gonna keep it on
we keep it entertainment based.
The realm of entertainment. And remember, before we continue, if you're watching on Instagram, the link to the actual live stream is in my Instagram bio.
You heard it, man.
Or you can go to youtube.com/Beyond the Mic Live. So to the people saying my image is sideways and the background is green and we can't hear you and yada yada,
And the yada.
it's because you're not reading the pinned comment that says live now on YouTube.
Under YouTube.
Click the link in the bio.
Under YouTube.
And it's the people who are still here that I worry about. Because
It's scary.
It's like, why aren't you watching on YouTube? You missing the beautiful.
You're cheating yourself and not treating yourself.
You missing the Cash App.
Yeah, like you're gonna not act like you don't see the Cash App right there
You know
on the laptop. You're gonna stop acting like you didn't notice the Cash App. You know.
You missing the call in.
Yeah, man, you're cheating yourself. There's like a ticker over there for you. We put a lot of work into this. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, while we're here, how about you hit that subscribe button and that like button? We're trying to get at least 100 likes on an episode. That'd be awesome if we could reach 100 likes on an episode. Turn on them post notifications. Make sure you're following us on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Beyond the Mic Live. It's it's Beyond the Mic Live. You know what I'm saying? And we back. So yeah, I haven't gotten an update over here from this. So you might want to airdrop it to me one more time so I could. But you know, we're gonna keep it moving with the entertainment news. There's definitely more entertainment news. I know that much.
There's definitely more entertainment.
I know that.
I mean, well, I want to talk about the whole Drake and Kendrick thing again because you know we're getting very close to the Super Bowl.
Yes, we are.
And it's only a matter of time before that whole conversation about Drake and Wayne is
back in the air again.
Not Drake, but Drake and Kendrick is. And Wayne.
Really, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all connected. It's like a Bermuda Triangle.
It's all connected, and you know, there's been a lot to say about the whole beef and conundrum of
and the lawyers
Kendrick
coming in and all that.
And then Drake went and sued. Actually, I'm conflating two different stories. So Drake suing Kendrick over, or the record labels over the whole Not Like Us situation. And someone who's not very popular right now. Well, I wouldn't say he's unpopular, but Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones is in the news again.
Yeah, he decided to chime in on the whole subject.
Because why not now?
And he sided basically with Drake. You want to kind of...
Yeah, I mean, Jim said, you want me to do my Jim Jones voice?
Yeah. I don't know.
He didn't sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued UMG. Twinkle, twinkle. Nah, I'm only kidding. He didn't sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued UMG, which is the biggest company that has the biggest bag, nigga. You think I ain't gonna sue Amazon if I get a chance to? We suing everybody, nigga. Any one of them companies I get a chance to, playing at that level to sue for billions, I'm going for it.
Now, I think I want to say it was him who also said that he equated it to Tracy Morgan suing.
He's like, I'm trying to get hit by
suing Walmart.
Yeah.
And that's
but he almost died and someone lost their life as well.
His best friend died.
Yeah, rest in peace to the homie that lost his life.
His best friend passed away. He got severely injured.
Brain injuries.
He was in the hospital for dumb long.
Had to learn how to walk again.
All of that. Had to put his family through all of that.
Yep.
And you know, to compare that to this situation to me, it's just
it doesn't make much sense.
Apples to oranges.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But can you picture Jim Jones chasing ambulances and shit? Like, call the law firm of Jim Jones and Bird Gang and Twinkle Twinkle.
That's funny. Nah, I just think we should just mind our business when it comes to people and how they get their money. Even for Drake, you know, people saying that he's a bitch for suing or so. I think I like to equate it to a boxer losing for the first time. How you handle it is you never know how they gonna handle that first loss.
It's humbling.
So I do think there is a connection to him having lost that battle that has fueled a lot of what he's done since. But I also think the things that the labels do didn't bother him when they were done for him. You know what I'm saying?
He comes from a litigious people as well. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's I don't want to say reaping what he sows because I can't guarantee that he's done some of these same things before. Yeah. But the top is lonely and you can't always be up there by yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think he's having a hard time facing the fact that he's been bumped from the
like
pinnacle.
His relevancy.
You know what I'm saying? And I think like a boxer losing for the first time, I think he's having a really hard time dealing with it. You know, and I think he's kind of lashing out in different ways. I think where he's messing up is he's not doing it in music. I think the best way for him to get his get back is to make music, a song.
Yeah, and make hits.
And there's another beef going on in the music scene with I don't know if you're familiar with Love and Hip Hop.
A little bit.
You know Chaotic,
I don't.
Miami-Dade dude.
I don't.
Anyway, he's a rapper from Miami. Used to be in the streets. Got shot like mad times.
Shout out to all the Miami cats. All
disappeared a couple people. Like got a history. I say that with reason. But since then, he's kind of reformed. You know, he's just making music now. He's making content on YouTube.
Shout out to the homie.
And last year, he partnered with Scrappy. Scrappy, who used to be like one of his best friends.
Yeah.
And they're also still involved with Love and Hip Hop. And you know Love and Hip Hop being a reality show for ratchets loves to stir up a good little beef, right? So long story
Shout out
long,
to Mona Scott. She's still over there.
I don't know
checks,
if she's still doing it.
That's the only thing I remember about.
She's the one that started it all, they would say. But anyway, so Scrappy ended up doing some things that Chaotic felt he was only doing for clout and
like
for
some
the
clout shit,
like running up on them on stage during like reunions for the show and all that shit. And then
so what, they had smoke,
according to Scrappy, right? So right now, like Chaotic just put out a diss track a few days ago that's kind of fire. I'll play it for you off air because we done learned our lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but you see, we're trying. But
where they're at now is that, you know, I think that track rubbed Scrappy the wrong way because he talking about putting pause on Old Boy and trying to take it out of. My point going back to Drake is making it about something other than just music to the point. But
this doesn't sound manufactured to you?
No, but that's the funny part because usually when it is, y'all talk about that and you move accordingly to boost that plan. But Chaotic is saying straight up like, yo, bro, you doing all this the wrong way. You doing it like you talking about you gonna run down on me. He's like, yo, these teardrops ain't for nothing, bro. Facts. You run up on me, it's gonna be straight self-defense and it's gonna be a sad story for no reason. Like, get in the booth and let's make it about music. And I think the same could be said for Drake. It's like, yo, bro, like, why you trying to make it something else? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't watch y'all or listen to y'all and think about who you gonna fight next. We watch and listen and think about what music you gonna put out next.
But we also like live in the era of like the drill rap and all of that shit too, where, you know, this shit is like, it's normalized. You know, like that it's almost like, oh, if I diss you on the record, now I gotta unalive you and brag about how I unalived you on the record, right? So that this is the time that we live in right now.
But we're not talking about them kind of cats. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We talking about dudes who should know better. You know what I mean? Like Drake, if anything, should be leading by example. And if you are gonna make it about music or about the legality of operations or whatever, then go teach a little class at a music school. You
like
know what
Lupe got his own.
You know what I'm saying?
Class,
go be like Ninth Wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ninth Wonder.
Teach some of these younger cats how to
join for my bro John Mills.
How to protect their neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it now, because if that's been happening. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it right when you get stomped out in a rap battle. Yeah. Do it when shit is quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you out there culture vulturing, looking for different sounds and shit to emulate, you could be doing that instead. You know? But anyway, that's my take on that.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel you. So yeah, I mean, again, if this dude's resume is what it's like, what you're telling me, I think, like, I don't really think it's gonna go nowhere. You know what I mean? I believe it's gonna stay on wax. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, he can't beat the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about it right now, and I'm sure many other people are talking about it right now. And then it'll be just a whole matter of, they connected the dots, and we have 277,000 pages of evidence, and you know what I mean? We'll watch it play out like Young Thug.
And that's what Chaotic was saying to him. He like, yo, bro, you're not gonna run down on me, be the dumbest thing you ever did. Cause he was like, I'm loved in Atlanta, I'm loved in Miami. Like, you'd be a fool to even take it there. So like, just stop talking and make music. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I think that's a good T-shirt. Stop talking and just make music.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got enough things going against us, especially with you know who back in office. The last thing we need to do is be coming at each other's necks. And then you could do your beef and make some bread.
Yeah,
And I just hate as far as like Kendrick and Drake go, I hate that argument of like, oh, the only reason why people fuck with the song is because of payola and because that we play that shit around here,
Bro.
we ain't get paid nothing. And M King dropped that joint like
Bro.
it just came out yesterday, every
Bro.
event.
That
know
dude,
what I'm saying?
he's
Like,
doing that shit at the Super Bowl, my nigga.
and it's gonna
go up.
it's gonna be over for Drake.
It's gonna go
It's gonna
up.
be over.
It's like it's gonna get worse, bro. Just wait. Like
Or Drake comes out with him.
like comes out, pause.
Like comes out and this whole thing was a
Oh yeah, how we doing?
you know what I'm saying?
And
Or Wayne comes out, because I think that got quiet enough to where people would be dumb surprised if he comes out and does something with Kendrick, because there's gonna be somebody else.
living in the
always
information
somebody else.
age is a gift and a curse, bro.
It's never just one artist at the Super Bowl.
No,
There's
he's
always
gonna make a
surprise
movie.
guest.
He's definitely gonna make a movie.
But they usually try to mix the genres, so it might be a rock star, it might be, you know what I'm saying, a country artist. But we'll see.
I hope it ain't the dude from the other day, bro, that we had to listen to a whole concert.
Oh, I can't remember his
The
name.
Aldean dude.
Jason Aldean.
Yo, he
That-
sang. I'm so glad they pulled that episode.
That
Thank you, YouTube. You're right. We didn't deserve to have that up there. You're
He
right,
did 45 minutes.
bro.
All of the production at the inauguration was
Yeah, we're never gonna get into that,
But
but we have more. We got more here,
I
yo.
was gonna say, speaking on Lil Wayne,
Yeah, you know. Speaking of,
you wanna?
yeah, he's about to drop, man. Apparently, he guarantees that the Carter 6 will be dropping this year. You know, I'm sure a lot of people been waiting for that. I'm interested to see.
What
Yo-
Wayne comes to the table?
No, yeah, what Wayne brings to the table as well, but like, you know, how that, you know, how Young Thug, you know, because you know they got problems too. So you know, I don't know what type of music that's gonna help create. You know, it might make good music.
I mean, we'll see. I just hope we get like old
Thug got like
school.
4 bracelets on, right? He got one on each ankle and one on each wrist, right? So he can't really do much.
Nah, I mean, it's gonna be dope.
I hope it is.
We might
You know
get
what I mean?
rock and roll Wayne. You never know.
I hope it is, man. You know, he grew up in the industry, bro. The kid's been famous. Well, he's a man. This man's been famous his whole life. You know what I mean? Like literally, ever since he was like 15, 16
13.
years old. He's been famous
Didn't he
his whole
get shot
life.
when he was like 15, 16 years old too? I'm
He
pretty
like
sure.
shot himself
He
though.
shot it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it counts. Ask what's his name? Plaxico Burrs.
Yo, no, he shot himself. Yo, Plex, you shot
Plex?
yourself and did 3 joints for shooting yourself with your own gun.
In a club, in
Wow.
sweatpants, in breakaways.
You know, in the club, we're all fam.
Nah, not that day. I don't know that nigga that day.
It's
That
wild,
day,
so,
I'm
man.
by myself.
That's crazy, man.
But
Now we're gonna get back to journalisms again.
what you got over there?
Well, I think
We want to talk about that?
yeah, I mean, you know.
I mean, I thought
What
it
you
was. I'm not gonna say I thought they were over or done, but you know it's hard to keep
No,
track
they-
when we live all the way over here.
No,
but I
bro.
did see somebody post this morning a video of just the blackest smoke.
Bro, it's still going, you know what I mean? And once again, you know, Golden State finds itself engulfed in flames. You know, the fierce Palisades and Eaton fires have left a haunting trail of destruction, scorching tens of thousands of acres and claiming the lives of too many. Our hearts go out to the families and communities left devastated by this relentless force of nature. As the fires rage on, Southern California's landscape is a poignant reminder of the duality of beauty and peril that defines that beloved state.
And in the face of such adversity, our community spirit shines through. Brave firefighters and first responders are risking their lives to protect the homes and wildlife. Neighbors are opening their doors to the displaced, offering shelter, food, and hope in these dark times. Their selflessness and courage serve as a beacon of humanity amidst this
Inferno,
fucked up
man.
inferno.
Yes, man, it's terrible, man. And, you know, so, again, you know, Trump is supposed to be visiting the wildfire-stricken areas, and it provides an opportunity to bridge political divides and prevention. And it's imperative that the leaders at all levels come together to craft sustainable solutions that protect their communities and preserve the natural heritage for the future generations.
Yep. So as we continue to battle, as they continue to battle these fires, and as we continue to face all of, like, not just with the fires, but like just with everything going on in the world today, we just want to say that we should stand united in the face of these flames, as well as in the face of all of the trying things we're going through as a country right now. Another school shooting today.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to the children. They were young kids.
So let's work, towards a brighter and more secure future, not just for California, but for
all of us.
For all of us, because we're living in a crazy time these days.
Times are crazy, man.
And we're not super religious around here, but I do believe in the power of prayer and 100%. The power of manifestation.
Yep.
So if you don't have money, if you don't have time, at the very least you have a prayer, your words, and a prayer that you can send to anyone and everyone that might be in need. So even if you feel like there's nothing you can do that. And with that,
man,
this brings us to the end of season 2, episode 3 of Beyond the Mic Live.
We did that. Hold on.
That
was the president. It's your boy J all day, no days off.
And this is another episode of Beyond the Mic Live.
Live. See you guys next time, man.
Catch you on Friday.
Friday is up.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dallas President.
It's your boy J all day, no days off.
We here at Haven Arts VA, man, to let you know that this weekend is going down. And we got Friday night kickback on Friday, free entry, a night refreshments, games, networking, all that. And then on Saturday,
it's going down, man. We got the karaoke kickback, and you pull up. You can pick your favorite song. If you're an aspiring artist or a singer, or you just like karaoke, come kick it with us. The bodega will be open on both nights. You could turn up with us, and the most important thing is both
free.
Nights.
They free.
It's free, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Free
so
99.
Come show love with your Haven Arts family, man. We'll be here all weekend, both nights, from 9 to 2 a.m., man. It's your boy Dallas President.
It's your boy J all day. Come see us.
Yes, sir.
Bring 'em up.